Let me start the chat. Sorry, I'm running a little bit late. Okay. All right. Hi, everybody. How's everyone doing? Sorry, I was just trying to get the chat going there. I know that I haven't live streamed in a while. I've just been super busy, have a lot going on, but I thought it would be fun to just kind of catch up. And you guys have been sending me a lot of like really cool questions on Instagram and in the comments, so I thought it would be fun and just easier to kind of answer them all here. But I have Luna here with me. She's just hanging out. She's got her cute little pink bandana on today. I don't know if you guys can see it. You want to come say hi? You want to come say hi to everyone, Luna? Yeah. Oh, okay. She's just hanging out. Yeah, I guess she's really sleepy today. I think she's a little played out. We've been doing lots of frisbee time and stuff lately. Okay, since you're a big beach person, will you make a trip to Clearwater Beach, Florida? Definitely one day. Probably not anytime like for the rest of this year. We've already looked at our travel plans from here until January, and I don't think we're going to any more beach destinations, possibly one with a friend, but probably not back to Florida. But it's definitely somewhere I want to go one day. What time is it where I'm at? It is 5:12 p.m. right now. So just hanging out. I'm going to do this. And then later on tonight, Eric and I are going to go to Costco because we are running really low on groceries. Have you ever flown to Merida, Mexico? No, I have not. Places in Mexico that I have flown to have been Cancun, Puerto Vallarta, Cabo, and Mexico City. And then the Chronicles of Teacher Tay asks, any international trips at some point? I would love to. Oh my gosh, it just got really dark. I'm sorry about that. Let me turn the light on real quick. I left my ring light downstairs. As for international travel, it's still pretty difficult because, as you all know, like there's a lot of restrictions on Americans right now in terms of traveling internationally, but I do really want to go to Mexico this year. I'm thinking Tulum. It's close to Cancun. That's somewhere I really, really want to go. So if I do go anywhere international this year, that's probably where it would be. Have I ever gone to Australia? Nope, I have never been to Australia, but it is very high on my bucket list, and I think it would be a really, really pretty destination to go to. Hi from Madrid, Spain. Hi! I would love to go to Spain one day. That's somewhere that I haven't been yet, but it looks so much fun and so beautiful. What was your longest flight? My longest flight was from Dallas to Narita, Japan. It was 12 or 13 hours, I believe. Yeah, it was a very long flight. Okay, could you ever work the transcon from JFK, San Francisco? I mean, I definitely could work those, but they don't fly those out of Dallas. So those are specifically like if you're New York based or if you're San Francisco based. I've actually never worked a transcon, so that's just something I've never done before. Okay. Have I ever been to the Netherlands and did I like it? Nope, never been to the Netherlands, but I'd love to go one day. Greetings from Ireland. Hi, Carl. I would love to go to Ireland one day. I think there's just so many places that I want to go to. Hi, Gisela. Scariest flight, bad weather. I've had a few scary flights. I would say that they were all due to just like really I would say moderate to severe turbulence. One of the scariest flights I've ever been on actually was to my interview for my airline. On that flight, there was so much turbulence going into Dallas, and even I was freaked out a little bit. Hi, Scott. What's your best rude passenger story? Okay, so I don't like to talk about like rude passengers that much just because it's, you know, I don't know. I just feel kind of bad talking about people like that. But if you watch my video where I get my wisdom teeth out. Eric does like a little Q&A with me, and I talk about some like funny passenger stories. But I think the rudest passenger I've ever had was, I don't even, I can't even like narrow it down. I just think I've had like some really rude encounters with people. Like I've been cussed out, I've been screamed at, I've been booed. What else has happened? And it's over silly things, just like delays. One person like wanted a sandwich and they didn't want to pay for it. And I'm like, I can't just give it to you for free. And that's when like he like, you know, kind of cussed at me and got really mad. And then his wife got really mad at me for, I don't know why. It was really bizarre. And I was like pretty new and I was like, sorry, I have to charge you. But anyways, yeah. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see what other questions we have. What is your, oh, that one already went away. Have you ever been to Boston, Massachusetts? I have, but only for a really short layover. Like it wasn't really long. I haven't gotten to explore Boston yet. I actually wanted to take a trip to Salem for Halloween, and I was going to film it, but all of the Airbnbs and the hotels there were so expensive. And I think it's just because that's like a Halloween town, and you know, I mean, it makes sense. Like it's right around Halloween, and I just didn't plan it out very well. So hopefully I'll be able to go next year. But when are you going back to work? I don't know. I mean, I would love to go back to work like ASAP. I already miss it so much. That's going to depend on a lot of things. It's going to depend on like when we get a lot of our international flights and, you know, big travelers back. Yeah, it's just going to depend on customer demand and all of that. I'm really hoping by summer of next year, like realistically. I don't think it's going to happen by the end of this year, not to sound negative, but just to kind of like put things in perspective, like how much this really did impact the airline industry. So I'm hoping by summer of next year, I'll be back to flying. But until then, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere here on YouTube. Okay. Is Luna asleep next to you? She is very cute. Yeah. Luna, come here. Come on. Come here. Come say hi to everybody. Come here. All right. All right. Here she is. She's like, Mom, why do you do this to me? Hi, you gonna give me a kiss? Yeah. She's kind of backwards to you guys right now, but here, I'll move the laptop down a little bit so you guys can see her. But yeah, here's Miss Luna if you guys want to say hi. Okay, let's see. Luna, hearts. Yeah. Yeah, Luna. Everybody loves you, Luna. It's because you're so cute. Thank you. I love her bandana too. This was actually her birthday bandana. It's like double-sided. This side says birthday girl on it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm annoying you, aren't I? And then this side's just like cute and pink. All right, Luna, we'll stop. I'll stop bugging you. Okay. What's Luna's favorite treat? Okay, this is going to sound really bad, but Luna loves hot Cheetos. And that's not a dog treat. It's just something that Eric gave to her once, and she's like obsessed with them. So I just think that's really funny. But we give her these like dentist sticks every day that she really likes that are good for her teeth. So we give her those. What else do you really like, Luna? Yeah, our rule with Luna is we give her like one of everything human food that's like safe for dogs. That way she can taste the world. Because a lot of, you know, like with Eric's first dog, Sunshine, she was a golden retriever. When she was getting to the point where she was getting ready to pass away, they let her eat whatever she wanted. And I just want to give Luna that her whole life, you know, safely, of course. Okay, let's see what other kind of questions. Yeah, Luna's a funny girl. What do I miss about being in gymnastics? I miss just the feelings of like flipping and flying. I really miss like the adrenaline rush of competing in front of like thousands of people. Like that was just absolutely incredible. I miss being in the best shape of my life. Like when I was a gymnast, oh my gosh, I could literally eat like whatever I wanted. I mean, I just felt so strong, and I just felt like such a badass. And it's like, I miss that feeling so much. And I miss all my teammates too. Um, okay. What is your favorite spot to connect through in Atlanta? So I've only been to the Atlanta airport a few times, and I honestly have no idea like what food is there or anything. I'm bad. Like I only know food spots like in DFW and like maybe Las Vegas because I fly there a lot. That's where I grew up. But yeah, I don't know anything about like any other airports. Would I ever be a trainer? No, I've actually never had like any desire at all to be like a physical, like a personal trainer or a gymnastics coach. I've only ever coached a little bit like summer camps and stuff. I don't know. I just, if I'm going to be in the gym, I want to actually like be the one doing gymnastics. Have I ever been to Poland? Nope, I have never been to Poland, but again, somewhere I would really love to go to. How many languages can you speak? Only one. I only speak English, but I'm currently learning Spanish right now, so I'm really hoping that I can become fluent in that soon. Would you revisit the UK if you could? Absolutely. Eric and I really want to go to England, and he wants to go to like a lot of places in Europe and watch soccer games. So I think that would be really cool. I think we would definitely enjoy doing that. Eric's obviously, you all know Eric is a soccer player. That's how we met in college. And so last year he saw some big game in Brazil. I can't remember what it was called, but anyways, he loves going to soccer games. So if we go anywhere throughout Europe, it's going to be to go see soccer games. Football. Yeah, it is football. I know. I get it confused. Can I please do a meet and greet in the USA and Europe? I think it would be really cool to do a meet and greet. However, I don't think my channel is big enough to do one. Like, I am not even at 100,000 yet. So I just feel like if I were to host some sort of meet and greet, no one would show up. Like not many people would be able to come to wherever I was at. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe one day. But that kind of makes me nervous because like if I host one and then no one shows up, like, I don't know, that might be kind of awkward. Okay, let's see. Do I like to visit a lot of places for a quick trip? I don't really understand this question, but I'm very used to seeing a lot and doing a lot within a short amount of time, simply because being a flight attendant, you have short layovers. I mean, the longest layover I ever had was 40 hours, and that was in Lima, Peru. So I was able to get a lot done. Like, I was able to do a lot. But for like a normal trip, like you wouldn't, like for a vacation, you don't book something to only have 24 hours in a destination typically. So I've just learned how to get a lot, see a lot, and do a lot within a short amount of time. And I've also learned like to just kind of like fight through being tired and to just keep going. Like if I'm tired, it's fine. Like I want to go see the destination. All right, let's see what other questions we have going on. Can you please come here to Germany during Christmas? I would love to come to Germany after COVID during Christmas. I just saw on the news today, or like a news article, that the German Christmas markets are being shut down this year. And it's the first time that it had happened since like World War I or World War II. I can't remember, but it's just, oh, it's so sad. Like, oh, it just breaks my heart. Would you ever check out Machu Picchu? Machu Picchu is on my bucket list. I was not able to go when I was in Peru, only because I had 40 hours there and you have to take another flight from Lima to Cusco. And I was on a flight attendant trip. So like there's no way I could have done that, but that would have been super cool. What are your favorite YouTube channels to watch? Oh, that's a good question. I love Kara and Nate because they are also travel vloggers. They inspire me a lot. I love Flying the Nest. They're also travel vloggers based in Australia. I really like Whitney Simmons. She's a fitness YouTuber. She's like one of my favorites. And I really like YBS Youngbloods. He is this guy who like lives in Australia and lives off the ocean. He's really sick. You guys should go check out his channel as well. Okay, let's see what other questions are going on here. What would I recommend for someone taking a day trip to Dallas? There's a lot. I would say go downtown. There's a lot of different cool restaurants and stuff down there. Fort Worth is pretty cool too. Honestly, I don't really get out much in Dallas. There's like some pretty cool hiking too. Okay, any preference on type of like aircraft, smaller or bigger? I prefer bigger aircrafts. I just think they're more fun. When did you become a flight attendant? I became a flight attendant 3 years ago, a little over 3 years ago. Am I excited about the election? I am nervous for the election, and I am excited for it to be over. I am excited for politics to be over, and no, I will not be discussing any politics here in this live stream or on my channel, just because that's not what this is about. But I am very excited for all of it to be done and over, and hopefully we can move on and everyone can just sort of all be friends again. What is the weirdest thing that I found left behind by a passenger? Honestly, nothing. Like, I can't think of like a bizarre thing left behind by a passenger. I mean, we have passengers sometimes who leave behind like full suitcases, and part of me is like, how do you forget like your whole life? Like, how do you forget like your whole suitcase? I know someone has left behind like their passport, wallet, ID, like glasses, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I feel like maybe I'm just really OCD, but I feel like when I travel, like that stuff has to be glued to my hip or I'm freaking out. Okay, are you thinking you want to get married soon? So I actually received this question a lot on Instagram yesterday when I did the little Q&A thing. So yes, Eric and I do want to get married one day. However, we are going to wait until the timing is right for us. And I just don't think that with everything going on in 2020 right now is like a good time for that. And we love each other very much. We've been together for 4.5 years. I mean, we've been together longer than some marriages even. And what matters most to us is like our commitment to one another rather than a marriage license. So hopefully that will just kind of like, you know, yeah, answer that question for you guys, because I get that a lot. Do you have a second plan if being a flight attendant won't work out in your future? So yes and no. I mean, my second plan is what I'm currently doing right now, which is just full-time YouTube. And, you know, that's always been my dream, is to have like I wanted to have a travel blog, and then that didn't work out very well. And then I became a flight attendant, and then I just, you know, was doing that for a while. And then I started my YouTube channel. So, you know, that all just kind of like tied in together. And, you know, I'm really hoping that within the next year I can be back to flying, because I definitely see it as like a long-term career for me. Someone asked, what am I being for Halloween? I don't know. I don't think I'm dressing up this year. We're going over to our friend's house to just eat dinner and pass out candy to little kids. Last year, Eric and I and Luna, we were a Pride of Lions, which was super cute. I had a lot of fun with that last year. But I don't know if we're dressing up this year. What are our plans for Christmas? Not 100% sure, but right now our plans are to travel to the East Coast for Christmas to be with Eric's family. And then my family is coming to Dallas for Thanksgiving. So those are our holiday plans. Favorite layover ever? That's a good question. I have a lot of favorite layovers. Lima, Peru is definitely one of my favorites, just because I had 40 hours to get out and explore. Japan, I really love Japan just because it was really far away, and you know, it just felt really cool to be able to like work and fly somewhere like literally halfway across the world. Someone said Christmas is still too far away. Yeah, Christmas is still too far away. Like, honestly, we're all taking 2020 like one day at a time. Favorite domestic layover, probably Chicago or Washington, D.C. Those were awesome. Tito22 says, I've seen you at the Miami airport before. You should have came and said hi. That's awesome. Someone asked, who trained Luna? Eric trained Luna from the time she was a puppy. Yeah, he did a great job training her. She's such a good girl. Okay, places you have visited that have beaches, what was your favorite? Definitely Cancun, Mexico. That was like by far, you know, one of my favorite layovers and my favorite beach. Have you ever been to Manchester, UK? Nope. I've only been to London in England. So Yep. In terms of Europe, I've been to London and Iceland. Iceland was absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh, I want to go back so bad. It's like a magical fairy tale land. It's just absolutely beautiful. Whereas Eric is finishing up work right now in our office. He's been super, super busy all day today. So I'm just kind of doing this until he's done, and then we're going to go to Costco. Okay, Ryan says, hi, perfect thing to watch while I prepare for snow. Hi. Oh my gosh. Where do you live? I bet it's snowing in a lot of places across the country. My sister lives in Salt Lake City, and she was telling me how it just started snowing there a few days ago. And I know in Colorado it started snowing there recently too. I am like waiting to be in snow. I miss having like white Christmases. Okay, let's see what other questions. Hi from Michigan. Hi. What's your favorite airplane? Either the 777-300 or the A319, the little guy. Hi, Julia. What is your favorite thing hanging out with Allie and Kat? I love hanging out with Allie and Kat. I haven't seen either of them in a while, though. We've all just been really busy, but I'm hoping that I can go on a trip with Allie soon. I'm hoping that I can crash one of her layovers, which I think would be really fun. What is the youngest age you can be a flight attendant, and when did you become a flight attendant? I want to say 20 is the youngest age you can be to become a flight attendant. I was 21. Yeah, I was 21 when I became a flight attendant. Come back to Japan. Yes, I would absolutely love to come back to Japan. I really want to see Tokyo. That's like really high on my bucket list. Hi from Utah. What places are on your bucket list to travel to? Speaking of bucket lists, Tokyo, like I just mentioned. I really want to go anywhere that has like those overwater bungalows. So Tahiti, Bora Bora, anywhere in the French Polynesia. Like, I just think that would be absolutely beautiful. Oh gosh, where else? So many places. I really want to go to South Africa. I want to go to the Philippines. I want to go to anywhere in Europe, like just all across Europe. Yeah, it's more like where's not on my bucket list. You seem so much less stressed these days. Thank you. That's a really nice compliment. Mentally, I've been all over the place. I think I was way more stressed before the furlough than when it actually happened, because it was like, we were just finally able to rip off the Band-Aid and be like, okay, it happened. Like, I've, been laid off. But I mean, I've definitely still had my moments where I've been sad and, depressed and like just haven't been happy. But mentally, I'm doing a lot better now, and I'm just kind of trying to be excited and look forward to the future. Can I ask Eric if he watches UK football, soccer? I already know he does. Like, I don't know what his favorite team is. Chelsea. I know that. I mean, Eric's watching football/soccer like every single day. So, have I ever been to Disneyland in California? Yes, a while ago. It was like my senior year of high school. We did like a senior trip to Disneyland. Where is Luna? Luna, if you can see her, she's like right here. She's laying down. Let's see if I can try and get her in this more. Yeah, she's just sleeping. Okay, what was flight attendant training like? I personally had a lot of fun in training. It was really hard. It was 5.5 weeks. So it was stressful, like spending that much time away from home, and you're busy from literally like 5 a.m. until midnight. Like, you're busy every single day that you're there, because you learn so much more than just like customer service. Like, it's all of the safety procedures. It's everything. But I really enjoyed training. I had a lot of fun. Okay, let's see what else is going on. What do you think of Chelsea Mummel's comeback, and would you be tempted to return to gymnastics yourself? I think it's amazing when gymnasts are able to come back and train again, especially at such a high level. For me, absolutely not. Like, I will never make a comeback to gymnastics. As much as I love the sport, I've just had 2 severe injuries, and honestly, I like you know, it was such a good part of my life and such like a good chapter that I'm happy like to close that chapter of my book. And I am very happy with the freedom that I have in my life now, like without gymnastics. You know, I can kind of just like do what I want, and my life isn't so like strict and structured. So yeah, like I love gymnastics, but I don't think I would ever make a comeback to it. And like, I don't know, there's just something to be said too about like enjoying one portion of your life and moving on and like being excited for the next. And I think that's what, you know, that's what I have now. Have you adjusted to a regular schedule from having to get up at various times for work? A little bit. My sleep schedule is still kind of all over the place. Lately, I've noticed I've been staying up later and later and waking up later and later. So that's something that I want to change. I want to try to go to bed at more of a reasonable time and wake up at, you know, more of a reasonable time. But I'm still super busy. Like I have my planner and I keep everything set exactly what I want to do, and I check things off my list. So I'm still super busy, which is nice. If I could travel anywhere, where would that be? Oh my gosh, Switzerland, probably, because Eric lived there and he has family on that side of the world. He lived there for 6 months. And so I just think it would be, and it just looks absolutely beautiful. Like he specifically was in Neuchâtel, and he speaks French. So I think it would be really cool to like see him in like a French speaking country. Hi, Julie. Have you worked with Cassidy? Nope, I have not. I think we know of each other, but I've never met her and I've never worked with her. Have I ever been to Seattle? Yes. I actually lived in Seattle. I was based there as a flight attendant when I first became a flight attendant for my regional airline. I was there for about 4 or 5 months, I believe, and I was there from like October through February. So I was there in the winter months. It was freezing. It snowed. Yeah, all of that. Where would you like to live if you had the chance? Probably Florida, like anywhere near a beach. I mean, it would be like my dream to live like right on a beach. So if I could live anywhere, that's where I'd want to live. Do you know Stella? Yeah, I know Stella. We've met a few times. She's super nice. Julia, non-aviation questions. Do you or Eric know much about cars? I know absolutely nothing about cars, but I know that Eric is more educated on cars. So yeah. Do you miss Colorado? Yeah, I think both Eric and I really do miss Colorado. The issue is my airline does not have a base in Colorado. So if we moved back there, I would have to commute to work, which is not something that like I couldn't do. I definitely could, but it definitely adds like more time away from each other and an extra stress onto me and my job. So, but if my airline were to somehow open a base in Colorado, I think we would move and I would transfer in like a heartbeat. Is there any disadvantages to being a flight attendant? Time away from home. I mean, like I've mentioned multiple times, like there's a lot of times when you're not home. So I think that would be the biggest disadvantage, but you get used to it and, you know, you make it work. Like a lot of people ask like how Eric and I made it work when I was a flight attendant, and you just communicate, you FaceTime, you enjoy your time together, and you miss each other when you're apart. Where are you originally from? I am originally from Las Vegas, Nevada. What is your favorite video on your channel? My favorite video on my channel. I have a few. I actually have a playlist on my channel. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's titled My Personal Favorites. And I think I have like 10 to 15 videos on there right now. And those are all of like my personal favorite videos, and a lot of them don't even have like that many views. It's funny because some of my favorite videos actually have performed like not very well on my channel in terms of views, which is just odd. But those are some of my favorite videos. I would say my favorite series though is definitely the cruise series. Still to this day, we are really hoping to go on another cruise when they start doing them again. Another few of my favorite videos. I liked my video with Kat when we went to Las Vegas. I liked my video that I uploaded a few days ago where I was just like hiking around. That one's pretty good. And I liked I liked including the drone shots in it as well. And then, oh, also, I have a video coming out tomorrow at 12 o'clock Dallas time from our Galveston trip. And the next 2 videos are from that trip, and they are like absolutely some of my favorite videos. So I really hope that you guys like them. Okay, let's see. When will you become a flight attendant again, and will you switch airlines? I will become a flight attendant again when I am recalled. I have no idea when that is going to be, and I will not ever switch airlines. I'm very happy with the airline. I'm very happy with the airline that I'm at. I've already been through training twice, so I don't really want to do that again. And I love the company that I'm with, and I don't want to change it. And also, there's like a lot of airlines are not going to be hiring for a long time. Like, just to be realistic, like, I mean, I might not even come back for another year or 2, like if we're being like super, super realistic. So it's going to take a long time for the airlines to start hiring again. So, all right, let's see what other questions. Please give us a few clues where your next destinations are. Okay, so I leave November 2nd for my next destination. I'm going to be gone for about 4 or 5 days. 2 of those, I'm strictly going to be on a hiking trip. Like, I want to call it like backpacking, because like that's not the case. It's in the US, and I'm going somewhere that has a lot of desert. So it's definitely going to be really different, because I like to film a lot of beach and like tropical locations on my channel. This will be my first time filming more of like a desert, like a complete desert scene. And I have no idea if I'm going to get service out there. But it's going to be really fun. So I'm very, very excited. So I guess that's like my hint. How do I feel about the Dallas Cowboys this year? Honestly, I have no idea, because I don't watch football like at all. Okay, let's see what other questions you guys have. What kind of degree do you need to become a flight attendant? I'm not sure about other countries, but in the US, you are not required to have a college degree, just a high school diploma. Oh my gosh, okay, sorry, the questions are coming in really fast. What is your favorite place in the USA? Probably, I have a few. I would say Colorado, Las Vegas, any beach in Florida, and I really liked Washington, D.C. Okay, what is your guilty pleasure? Sweets. I like to eat ice cream. What is my guilty pleasure? It's, yeah, I love ice cream, and pizza. Yeah, I like to eat that stuff. I would also say too that like, I guess like one guilty pleasure I have is like, I can like, sometimes I'm so go, 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 go. And then there's other days where like, I just want to lay in bed like all day and just like not move. And I can get like sucked into like a TV show or like a YouTube channel. And that's just like all I'll do all day. Can Eric speak the French or the Quebec French? He speaks like the French, like from France. That's the version of French that he speaks. This is so refreshing. I think we're finally seeing the true natural Julia. Thank you. Yeah, I like doing these live streams because I feel like you guys get to know me better as a person instead of just someone who's like on camera and has a full edited video in front of you. Yeah, I like doing these because like I am me. I am a person, and you know, with the live streams, like there is no editing. Like I say, I stutter, like I pause, like, you know, I'm human, and those things are natural. Okay, how's Luna? Luna is good. She's just chilling right now. I wonder if I'll be able to get her to like sit up again. Probably not. Luna, come here. Come here, you wanna say hi? Come here. Come here. Oh, okay. Here, I'll bring the laptop over here so you guys can, because I know people jump on and off of these. So here's Luna. She's just sleepy. Okay, let's answer some more questions. What is your favorite food? I love steak, specifically the steak that Eric makes. He's so good. Like, I swear the steak that Eric makes is better than like any restaurant steak I've ever had. But for comfort food, I love pasta. Like I love penne and spaghetti and like and gnocchi, and I love just like a good old meat sauce. Okay. Luna, she's magnificent. Yes, she is. Luna is the best. I loved your videos in Florida. Thank you. Those videos were super fun to film and to make. But that's also just because like I love the beach and I love tropical destinations. It's like my favorite like types of places to travel to. So I'm trying to expand my horizons though and go places that are not just beachy, which is why I'm super excited for my hiking trip next week. And I'm also going with my sister too, so I get to hang out with her, which is going to be awesome. How old is Luna? Luna is 3. She's growing up way too fast. I really need her to stop growing up because I just want her to live forever. Okay. Have I ever been on a train? Yeah, I think I've been on a train before. What color do you like for your wristband? So my Apple Watch is black, and I'm super happy with it just being black. What is the scariest thing that has ever happened to you on a plane? That's a good question. I would just say like severe turbulence is probably the scariest thing that's ever happened to me on a plane. What was your favorite event in gymnastics? My favorite event was balance beam. I absolutely loved beam. Beam was my favorite event. Luna is dreaming of frisbees. Yeah, she probably. What are you dreaming about, huh? Are you dreaming of frisbees? Are you sleepy, girl? She always gets super sleepy when I live stream. She's like so hyper all day long, and then it's like as soon as I like pull out the camera to live stream, it's like it knocks her out or something. Yeah, you just really sleepy and tired now. That's okay. I'll put that there. Let's see if we can get this actually up here. Okay, sorry for this kind of awkward transition. Okay, let's see if I get my vision is not the best, so let's see if I can hopefully still read some of this chat. Oh, hi, Jean Paul. Any more cooking shows coming up? Okay, so actually, in my video, thank you for the donation. So in my video coming out tomorrow and the one after that, which should be out on Sunday, there's actually an entire section of Eric cooking. So, and it's probably my favorite section of the whole video. So I really hope that you guys like that because you get to watch him cook. So that's going to be super fun. Whoops. Okay. Trying to get back to just the regular chat. Ryan, thank you for the donation. He says, I want to see you try and do a video in French. That would be Eric because Eric speaks French, but maybe I can try to get him to to speak French in one of my videos. Okay, I saw someone say like, yay, cooking. Yeah, I'm excited for the video to come out tomorrow. Okay, can we send you fan mail? Yes, so in the description of all of my videos, I have my P.O. box, and I love receiving fan mail from you guys. Okay, let's see what other... okay, I think most famous passenger I've ever had was probably Usain Bolt. He's an Olympic athlete, if y'all didn't know, from Jamaica. Maybe Eric can show us how to cook a steak. Okay, so in tomorrow's video, Eric is going to show you all how to cook chicken. So it's not, I should see though if, I feel like there's got to be a video that I have out there where Eric cooks steak. But yeah, I'm super excited. What's for dinner tonight? I have no idea what's for dinner. We're going to go to Costco after this and get food because we were like almost out of food. You should try to learn French. I know, I really should try to learn French just because Eric speaks the language and I think it would be fun like if we both spoke it. Why are you hiding your head? But I'm actually in the process of learning Spanish right now, so I'm really excited about that. I took Spanish all through high school and a little bit into college, but I lost a lot of it once I stopped taking classes because I don't know, I didn't think about it and I just lost a lot of the language, and it's always been like on my New Year's resolution every year to pick it back up again, and then I just I don't know, I get busy and I just don't, but I'm like really determined to at least become conversational again, especially, you know, if we travel through Mexico or South America, like I really want to be able to speak to the people there. What are some of Luna's favorite words? I don't know. Luna, get your toy. I think toy is one of them, because get your toy means get your Frisbee. All right, you want to go out? And she's looking at me like, are we going to go out? We will. Once we're done with this, we'll go out. See, now she's perking up a little bit. She's like, I'm not tired anymore. How tall are you? I am 5'4". Well, technically I'm 5'3 3/4, so like I'm almost 5'4", but yeah, I'm pretty short. Okay, let's see. Okay. She is so cute. Yeah, Luna is so cute. You're just the cutest thing ever, huh? Everyone loves you. I always joke that everyone on my channel loves Luna more than they ask me. Okay. Is there a height limit to becoming a flight attendant? Nope, not that I know of. Have you ever been to Hawaii? Yes, I've been to Kona, I've been to Maui, and I've been to Honolulu. I actually have a video on my channel. I believe it is just titled like Honolulu Flight Attendant Life Vlog, something like that. And that's one of my favorite videos too. That trip was a blast. And then the other times that I have been to Hawaii, which were Kona and Maui, I did not have a YouTube channel at the time, so I didn't film those trips, obviously. How much does Luna weigh? How much do you weigh? Are you chunky, girl? Are you chunky? I think Luna... Eric! He's got his headphones in. I think she's like 50 pounds. Yeah, are you like 50, 55? Yeah, she's little. She's not a big golden. Who watches Luna when we travel? So we, there's a lady who lives near us who watches dogs, or we have friends or family watch her. Have I ever been to Trinidad? Yes, I have. My family's going to Hawaii. That is awesome. I hope you have so much fun. I want to go to Hawaii so bad. And Eric's never been to Hawaii. So that's on our list of places to go. I really want to take him to Hawaii because he's never been, and I just think it's one of the most like beautiful places. Hi, are you okay? Are you sleepy? Yeah, you got like buggers in your eye. Have you ever been to Iceland? Yes, I talked about it a little bit earlier in the live stream. I have been to Iceland. I absolutely loved it. It's the place that like really sparked my travel bug, and I can't wait to go back one day. Okay, let's see. How many countries have you visited? I've been to 19 different countries. My goal is to get to 100 one day, which I know that's kind of like every travel vlogger's goal, but you know, whatever, it's fine. Have you ever traveled to Greece? No, I haven't been to Greece yet, but I think it would be really cool. How is Eric today? Eric is very busy. Eric has literally been working like from the moment he woke up until now. He's had a very, very busy day today. Will I be filming a video in San Francisco? Maybe. I think that would be a cool place to travel to. So that's definitely a possibility. I have not been to Sweden yet, but I would love to go. I think that would be super fun. Okay, let's see. I'm probably going to talk to you guys for another like 10 or 15 minutes, and then I'll probably head on out. Okay. Let's see. Julia for president. Yeah, I don't know if you want me being the president, but that's funny. Will you get another dog? So I think we would maybe get another dog. Would you stop chewing on your paws? She's been like excessively chewing on her paws lately, and we think it's allergies, but she's on hypoallergenic food. So we need to talk to her vet because she's been like obsessively licking and biting her paws, and we just like can't figure out why. And now she's looking at me. But to answer your question, if we would get another dog, it wouldn't be for a really long time. Like it would definitely stop it. It would definitely need to be when Luna was older, and because she doesn't do well with other dogs, and I think she likes just being an only dog. And also, it's really difficult to travel with just one dog, and so I think adding another one into the mix would be really challenging. Yeah, and dogs are a lot of work, and I think we're happy just with her. So yeah, yeah, we're happy with her. I saw a question earlier about The Bachelorette. So I've watched The Bachelorette almost every season since Andy's season, and I haven't watched any of this year's. It kind of looks like trash to me this year. It just doesn't look good. So I think I might skip this season. Would you ever come back to Vancouver? Absolutely. I love Vancouver. That's also one of my favorite layovers. So when it opens back up, yeah, I would absolutely love to come back to Vancouver. Did I grow up with dogs? Yes, I grew up with dogs. What is your biggest fear? Probably being kidnapped. Like, I don't know, pretty typical. My mom always had 3 Goldens at a time. They're like potato chips. You can't just have one. That's so cute and so true. I want another dog. I really do. But it's difficult having more than one. And like we're in a kind of small condo, so I just feel like if we're going to add, another dog to the mix, I would want to live somewhere a little bit bigger. Yeah. But Luna likes being by herself. Like she likes being an only dog. Like if we are outside playing Frisbee and another dog is there, like she pays no attention to the other dog and she just wants to play Frisbee. Yeah. And she doesn't particularly enjoy being around other dogs. Luna is so cute. Thank you. I agree. I think Luna is so cute. Okay, let's see. Okay, Ella Crosby asked, do you have any Netflix suggestions? Right now I just started watching The Queen's Gambit. It's about this girl who plays chess. Not sure if I like it or not. I've given it 2 episodes though. Schitt's Creek is like the funniest show I have ever seen in my life. I absolutely love that show. And they just put the last and final season on. What else? It's not coming out till December, but Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I love that show. What else? What else has been coming out recently? I need to think about that one. Favorite dog breed, Golden Retriever. Definitely. Luna for president, yes. Oh, okay. Check Luna for... Okay, this is coming in really fast. Oh, it could be a nerve issue. That's definitely something that I've never even thought of. Okay, I'm going to research that. Thank you, Skydance. Julia reminds me a lot of Taylor Swift. Do I remind any of you of Taylor Swift? I feel like that's funny. I feel like we don't look anything alike, except that we're both blonde. Okay. Hi, Wendy Lay. Happy early Halloween to you as well. Who is your favorite singer? That's a good question. I don't know who my favorite singer is. I really like NF. I don't know if any of you have heard of him, but he's a Christian rapper. And his music just like really speaks to me. And I really, really like him. Okay. 737 or Airbus? I am Airbus all the way. Michael says, keep up the amazing work, Julia. You were so positive and upbeat. Been a fan for years. Thank you. That is so nice. That is so nice. Thank you. It is currently almost 6 p.m. here, so I'll probably talk to you guys for another 10 minutes, and then Eric and I are gonna, I've said it a few times, but head out to go get some food. Have you ever been in an emergency landing? Yes, I have. And actually, I was not a flight attendant at the time. I was flying to Colorado with my dad. I think it was like 10 or 11, and we had an emergency landing, but luckily everyone was okay, obviously. Okay. where do you want to travel to next? So my next trip, I leave on November 2nd, and I will be hiking for a few days. And so I'm pretty excited about that. I don't know if I'll have any service or not. So actually it might be kind of nice to not have any service. Oh, and I'm staying, you guys, in like the coolest Airbnb. I'm so excited. I'm like already so excited to like get there and film it. Like it's such a unique accommodation. And yeah, I'm just super stoked about it. Okay. Let's see what else is going on here. Do you always have the same pilots, or are they always different? Most of the time it's different. Yeah, most of the time we have different pilots. Okay, what is your dream job? Honestly, my dream job is exactly what I'm doing right now. It's being a flight attendant, it's being a YouTuber, it's just traveling and seeing the world, and, just, hanging out with Luna and Eric. Like, it sounds so cheesy, but even through this furlough, like, I feel like I'm still living my dream life. And I owe so much of that to all of you who watch me and support me and are subscribed to my channel, because like quite literally without you guys, like my channel would not be where it is, and I wouldn't be able to do the things that I love. So I know it sounds cheesy, and like a lot of YouTubers are like, oh my God, my subscribers mean so much to me, but like you guys actually do. And I'm just so appreciative of each and every one of you. And like, it just baffles me sometimes to think about how many people actually take time out of their day to like watch me in my videos. And it's just, yeah, it's quite remarkable. Okay. How many subscribers do you have? I think I just hit 76,000. My goal is to get to 100,000 though within the next, like by 2021. I want to get to 100,000. So let's do it. What job would you have if you were not a flight attendant? So I actually wanted to be a news anchor in college. I wanted to work in journalism. Yeah, so I wanted to be a news anchor. I wanted to work for like a travel magazine. I wanted to just like do anything in like the journalism field. However, I just realized that wasn't really for me, and I didn't like an office setting for a job, and I didn't like how with being a news anchor, like you had to be willing to move anywhere in the country, which is so weird because to be a flight attendant, like you have to be willing to move anywhere in the country, and I was totally okay with it. I was like, yeah, that's totally fine. But to be a news anchor, I was like, no, I don't want to do that. So yeah, it's weird, but but yeah, I would probably do something still like in the social media field if I wasn't a flight attendant, just because I think social media is fascinating. Okay, have you seen The Crown on Netflix? No, I haven't, but if it's good, let me know, because I'm always looking for new shows to watch on Netflix. I love traveling, and your channel kept me going through lockdown. I'm so glad to hear that. I really miss traveling. Like I'm still traveling right now, but I miss like the old traveling, if that makes sense. Like I miss just being able to like go on my layovers and like go out and like everyone just like enjoy themselves and like just, not have to worry about like restrictions in certain places and not being able to do certain things. So that's why like even when I'm traveling now, like I am very like, I don't want you guys to think that I'm like not conscious of COVID. Like I'm very, very conscious. Like I'm wearing my mask, I'm socially distancing, like I'm doing activities where I'm not in crowds. So all of that good stuff. But I miss, I guess, like the carefreeness of like what traveling used to be. And I know that's like a very like privileged standpoint to be able to say that. Like not many people can say that. But yeah, I do. Okay, I'll answer, I think, a few more questions and then I'll probably go. Have I picked up any new hobbies like during the lockdown and during COVID? Not really any new hobbies. I know a lot of people were baking. I haven't really like baked anything. I would say I've read a lot of books. I've really like honed in on my YouTube channel. Like it gave me the time and the space to research like how to film better. Back in April, I remember I watched like videos on YouTube, like day in and day out about like how to grow my channel, how to engage my audience, like how to film better, like, and I think it's definitely paid off, and I want to watch my channel continue to grow. So like I'm still doing a lot of research, and I think that's the thing with YouTube is like you can't become complacent and you can't just like be in one spot and be like, okay, this is great. I'm just going to do every video like this. Like, it can't be like that. You have to be willing to like risk it and try new things and expand your horizons. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. Do you like cooking, and how good are you at it? I don't know. I don't particularly love cooking. It's not my favorite thing to do. Eric is definitely a much, much, much better cook than I am. I'm not very good at it. I can make like the basic things, but Eric is the one who can make like the bomb food. Like, he can make like restaurant quality food. Okay, let's see. Yeah, hashtag grow to 100K subscribers. Yes. Hello from Argentina. Hi. I really want to go to Argentina. When Eric was in Brazil last summer, he went to Iguazu Falls, which is on the border between Brazil and Argentina. And he showed me pictures, and it's just like the absolute most beautiful place. So I really want to go to Argentina so I can go there, and so I can drink the red wine and eat the steak. Can I be a flight attendant at 18? Possibly. It just depends on the airline. Some will hire you before you're 21 and some won't. So it just depends on that specific airline's qualifications. Do you still get nervous on certain flights? Nope. I honestly like can't think of the last time that I was like super nervous on a flight. Have you ever been to Wisconsin? Nope, never been to Wisconsin. Okay, I'll answer a few more questions, and then I'm probably going to get out of here. My hair matches Luna, I guess. Yeah, my hair is like the same color as Luna. I'm actually dyeing my hair in a few weeks. I'm super excited. I haven't dyed my hair in like over a year because I cut it really short and then I hated it. So I've just been trying to grow it out super long again, and I'm just dyeing it like blonde. I'm just getting my roots done because my roots are like so dark now. You really motivate me. Thank you. There's a lot of YouTubers who motivate me. So it's like pretty weird thinking about it that like my channel motivates other people. I don't know. It's weird. Like, I can't really like wrap my head around it. But yeah. All right. So I think I'm probably going to say goodnight to you all because okay, one last question. Will Luna be the flower girl in the wedding? Absolutely. Luna will definitely be the flower girl in our wedding one day. So I'm going to say goodnight. I think, Luna, you want to say goodnight to everybody? Yeah? Yeah? Sleepy girl? Okay, so real quick before I go, I do have a video coming out tomorrow at noon Dallas time. It's part 1 from our trip to Galveston. There is going to be 2 parts, so make sure that you all stay tuned for that. I'm super excited. Yeah, have a good night, everyone. Bye.